on the front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.
Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School, we got a 32-5A district class. The Lady Chargers hosting the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Welcome aboard on a Friday afternoon. Sunny, windy afternoon here in Brownsville Veterans. Of course, district play already underway for both these squads. The winner here looking to take the next step in the early stages of district play, of course, with the UIL ruling that all sports starting on Monday for the next 2 weeks will be suspended until further notice. Let's take it all in while we can. Let's take a step back and let's enjoy some softball. We got a good one here for you this afternoon. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Mercedes Lady Tigers. Leading it off, Angelique Rangel batting second, Caitlin Acosta batting third, Adamari Perales in the fourth spot, Natalie Trevino batting fifth, Lynette Villarreal, the designated player, batting sixth, Mika Vento batting seventh, Bella Ramos. In the eighth spot, Cassidy Rodriguez batting ninth, Michaela Cisneros. And in the 10th spot, Natalie Acosta, she's the flex. That's the starting lineup for Coach Christy Leal's Mercedes Lady Tigers. We're getting set for some softball here from Brownsville, Texas. The away team, the Mercedes Lady Tigers, wearing the gray uniforms, orange socks with the orange numbers. Tigers written on the front. We are getting set for some Friday afternoon softball, and of course a couple of games getting postponed until further notice. The original plan for myself was to be at the Harlingen San Benito game, but that game being postponed until further notice, I slid on down the road, came here to Brownsville Veterans. Mark was originally going to have this call. He's going to be out here shooting some photos and posting to social media. So first pitch underway, and it's in for a strike. We are underway from Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Let's meet the starting defense for Coach Reiner's club. Rebecca Itza is the starting pitcher for Brownsville Veterans. And, of course, the big question coming into the season, and who's going to take over for Mia Anzandua, and who's going to chew up all those innings and provide the work inside the circle. This one's hit the other way. That's going to fall in for a leadoff single, and just like that, Mercedes is going to have their lead runner on. Rangel with the leadoff single. Caitlin Acosta batting in the second spot. Naomi Garcia calling the balls and strikes. She's behind the plate for the defense. Lorena Rodriguez at third base. Sofia Perez at first, corners of the infield. That ball goes over Garcia's head, and the runner will advance to second. A ball and no strikes, nobody down. Shang Martinez, the shortstop. Natasha Ruiz, the second baseman. That's the middle infield for Brownsville Veterans. A ball and no strike. Here's the 1-0. This one's fouled back, and the wind pulled that one back into play. Count will go a ball and a strike. That ball was fixing to go out of play, but the wind brought it back in. Here's the 1-1 with a runner on second. Acosta, the batter. This one's hit to right field. There to make the catch. The runner won't tag. First out of the inning. Acosta retired on the F9. Adamari Perales now the batter. Andrea Chapa, the right fielder, recorded the first out of the ball game. Cristina Gonzalez in center. Reggie Santivanes out in left. Itza fires in a strike. Gets ahead in the count early. A ball, no balls and a strike. Last year, Brownsville Veterans was able to win the district once again. And did so in large part due to the right arm of Mia Anzaldua, who shattered some school records for Brownsville Veterans previously held by Cassie Valdez. The single season strikeout record, career ERA. Here's the 0-2. That's upstairs for ball one, a ball and 2 strikes. That one's fouled back. Count will stick at a ball and 2 strikes with 1 down and a runner on second. Perales, the batter, she's batting third. Natalie Trevino in the cleanup spot. She bats fourth. She's waiting in the on-deck circle. 1 down in the inning, a runner on second. A ball and 2 strikes. Perales fouls that one back, stays alive in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 on the way. Itza gets the sign. Now time called at the plate. Perales calls time, steps out of the box. And we're looking directly into the sun. The 1-2 chases the rise for the strikeout. 2 away in the inning. Perales retired on strikes. Natalie Trevino now comes to the plate. So after surrendering the leadoff single, Brownsville Veterans has retired the next 2 batters. Trevino with a shot here to capitalize on the runner in scoring position. Rangel swinging on the first pitch, hit the other way. This one's a long way over the head of the right fielder. It's going to be 1-0 Mercedes. Trevino standing up on second. That's a stand-up, 2-out double. Mercedes jumps ahead 1-0 on the 2-out double from Natalie Trevino. Trevino aggressive, swinging on the first pitch, hitting it the other way, and that ball had some carry on it with the wind blowing over Andrea Chapa's head, the right fielder. That's the exact start Mercedes needed on the road, especially when you get your leadoff runner aboard, able to capitalize on the opportunity. This brings up Lynette Villarreal, the designated player. Had herself a strong tournament last weekend in San Benito. Swinging on the off speed, that's going to fall in. Trevino is going to score, and that's going to be an RBI single from Lynette Villarreal, and it's 2-0 Mercedes. So the Lady Tigers taking advantage of the opportunity. Brownsville Veterans nearly danced their way out of the jam. Credit to the Lady Tigers bats. This brings up Mika Vento. First pitch misses for a ball and no strikes. So Itza retired the next 2 she faced, second and third in the order, then Natalie Trevino. Put the Lady Tigers on the board, 2-0, or 1-0, then Trevino came in to score the second run of the afternoon on the Villarreal RBI. This one's popped up the other way, foul, 2 balls and a strike. Brownsville Veterans just 1 out away from getting out of the inning unscathed. some timely 2-out hits from the Lady Tigers, give them the early 2-0 lead. That's in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Bella Ramos in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Painting the inside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Vento, the batter, batting 6th in the order. Kind of been shuffled around in the lineup through last week's tournament. She's the starting shortstop for Mercedes. Vento hits this one. This one's got a shot. This one's left center field, back, over the scoreboard and gone. Touch 'em all, kid. Mika Vento's going to take the tour. A 2-run shot. That ball had some serious carry to it. It's 4-0 Mercedes. Mika Vento goes yard, and the Lady Tigers jump out in front behind a 2-out rally. A 2-run shot puts Mercedes ahead. Now the batter will be Bella Ramos with 2 down. That ball had some serious distance to it, going over the scoreboard here at Brownsville Veterans in left center. That fastball was just left just right above the waist, and as a hitter, you just turn on it. First pitch, strike 1. Now the last 3 batters have reached base. An impressive 2-out rally from Mercedes. That pitch missing, a ball and a strike. And a lengthy top of the first inning. Now there's some arms loosening up for BVM here in the pen. Popped up to the shortstop. That's going to fall in between short and left. That's going to be a single for Bella Ramos. That fell between Santivanes and Martinez in shallow left field. The inning will continue. Mercedes will have a runner on first. Now the 8th batter in the order, Cassidy Rodriguez, will come to the plate. Rodriguez fouls that one back. No balls and a strike. That pitch missing outside, a ball and a strike. Sharply hit ground ball, picked by the shortstop over to first and not in time. That's going to be an infield single. Ramos will advance to second. Rodriguez aboard on first on the infield single. Now this brings up Michaela Cisneros, 9th batter in the order, and a big first inning for Mercedes. 2 down in the inning. That pitch misses high for a ball. That's a Ball picked by the shortstop. Keeps it in front of her. Over to first. Not in time. That's going to be an E6, and the inning will continue. Ramos to third. Rodriguez to second. Cisneros reaches on the E6. Back to the top of the order, and Mercedes has batted around. Angelique Rangel will be the batter. Now time called from the catcher, and there'll be a median inside the circle. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Mercedes already with a 4 spot here. If you're BBM, you can get out of this inning only allowing 4. You make life a little bit easier on yourselves. We're still going to go to the bottom half of the first. Still plenty of time in this game, but nonetheless, not the ideal start for the Lady Chargers. Bases loaded. 2 down, Rangel the batter. Looking to add to their 4-0 lead on the 2-out rally. Swinging on the first pitch, past the diving shortstop. That's going to score 1. In comes the second run. And it's going to be 6-0 Mercedes. Brownsville veterans struggling to get that 3rd out. Ramos and Rodriguez end the score. Cisneros to second. Rangel aboard on first. Caitlin Acosta comes into the game in a pitching change for Reiner Cardenas's club. Alexis Tamez will be the new pitcher in. So we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Number 1.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. New pitcher in for Brownsville veterans, trying to get out of the jam. Alexis Tamez now toes the rubber for the Lady Chargers. First pitch fired in for a strike. Runners on first and second. Here's the 0-1. That's high for a ball and strike. Cassidy Rodriguez pitching for Mercedes. She'll have 6 runs to work with when we get to the bottom of the first. 1-1 pitch on the way from Tamez. This one's popped up left side, giving chase. There to make the grab for out number 3 midway through the first. Mercedes Lady Tigers with a 2-out rally. They played 6 midway through the first, 6-0 here on Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford. What is Truck Month? It's when all the trucks are discounted the most because Hacienda Ford knows whether you're hauling tools to the job site, hauling the kids to practice, or simply hauling ass. Hacienda Ford has the truck for you. With over 300 Ford trucks in stock, you can quit dreaming about the Ford truck you've always wanted and wake up and drive it. Hacienda Ford Truck Month. Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
This game is brought to you in part by the concession stand.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live, bottom of the first, and a strong start for the visiting Lady Tigers. They score 6 runs. And an inning that started, with a leadoff single from Rangel, Itza was able to get back-to-back outs. Then after that, 4 straight Lady Tigers reached base, highlighted in that 4-run frame. It was a 4-0 game, then they added 2 more. Mika Vento with the 2-run shot. The Lady Tigers sending a message in the early going. Natalie Trevino, Lynette Villarreal, all with RBIs in that inning. First pitch, missing for a ball. Let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, Brownsville Veterans. A ball and no strikes. Cassidy Rodriguez, the starter for Mercedes. Natalie Trevino at third. That's in for a strike. Mika Vento at shortstop. Andrea Aramari Perales, the second baseman. Caitlin Acosta at first. That's the starting infield. Angelique Rangel calling the balls and strikes. She's behind the plate. 1-1, swing and a miss. Reggie Santivanes leading it off for Brownsville Veterans. She's behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Naomi Garcia batting second. Lorea Rodriguez batting third. Shea Martinez batting fourth. Natasha Ruiz batting fifth. Batting sixth, Cristina Gonzalez. In the 7th spot, Natalie Mendoza. Batting 8th, Andrea Chapa. Alex Tamez in the 9th spot. That's the starting lineup for Brownsville Veterans. Rodriguez will try it again. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Naomi Garcia comes to the plate. Cassidy Rodriguez records her first strikeout. 1 down. Bella Ramos, the starting center fielder. Michaela Cisneros out in left. Natalie Acosta patrolling right field. That's the starting outfield for Mercedes. This one's popped up. Ramos giving chase there, makes the grab. 2 quick outs for the Lady Tigers. Lorena Rodriguez, now the batter, batting third in the order. Cassidy Rodriguez able to retire the first 2 batters she faced on a strikeout and a 1-pitch pop-up to Garcia. 6-0 the score, bottom of the first. That pitch missing. A ball and no strikes. One 0 on the way. Swing and a miss for a strike, a ball and one strike. One on the way to the batter is Rodriguez. Chase the rise ball upstairs, a ball and two strikes. One, two on the way. Two down in the inning. Swing and a miss. Cassidy Rodriguez strikes out two. We are through one as we head to the second. Mercedes leads 6-0 on Rio Sports Live.
Locally owned business, providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Internet is more than just uploads and downloads. It's about connecting people. VTX1 Companies is here for you, bringing communities closer together. VTX1 has connected customers for almost 70 years. Our internet service spans across South Texas to some of the most remote areas. Faster wireless service is now available in Progreso, Lozano, Rangerville, and Rancho Viejo. Call 1-800-446-2031 or visit vtx1.net to find out more.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Top of the sixth inning, or top of the second inning. It's a 6-0 Mercedes lead. Kevin R. on the call. Coming to you live from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School and a warm, windy afternoon. 3-4-5 the order due up for the Lady Tigers. Mari Perales leading it off for Mercedes. Natalie Trevino in the on-deck circle. Alexis Tamez came in the first inning in relief of Itza. Ground ball to the shortstop, in and out of the glove. Perales rather, is going to reach on the E6. Mercedes has a base runner. Martinez, the shortstop, couldn't corral it and would have been a routine play. Lead runner on via the error. Natalie Trevino comes to the plate and a run scored. Got that inning jump started. Ground ball to Martinez again over to second. Throws off line. Here's the throw to third. Not in time. So Perales will cruise into third. Trevino's going to reach on the E6, advancing to second on the throw. Back-to-back errors from Martinez, the shortstop. Mercedes is in business with runners on second and third. Lynette Villarreal, the batter, the designated player. She's 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a run scored. Mercedes with another opportunity here to add to their 6-0 lead. Hard hit ball. This is going to be in the gap. It's going to score 2. Perales and Trevino come in to score, and that's going to be a stand-up 2-run double. And it's 8-0 Mercedes. Nobody down in the inning. Picking up right where they left off. Villarreal standing aboard on second, nobody down. 8-0 Mercedes. Now this brings up Mika Vento. She crushed a 2-run shot over the scoreboard in her last trip to the plate. Tamez. Pitch in the dirt, a ball and no strikes. Vento the batter. Here's the 1-0 from Tamez. That one finding the river, a ball and a strike. Now time called from the batter. Vento steps out of the box. Ground ball to the third base side. That's going to be that's a fair ball. Now the runner, Villarreal, chased back to second. Safe on second. Vento safe on first. A little bit of confusion on whether that ball was fair or foul, but automatically the home plate umpire signaled with his right hand that that was a fair ball. Same song, different verse. Bases are loaded. So Vento's going to be safe at first. Oh, there's 2 on. There we go. Runners on first and second. Correction. Villarreal on second. Vento reaching on the fielder's choice. First pitch in for a strike. Perales and Trevino came in to score. Villarreal advanced to second. Vento aboard on first on the fielder's choice. Bella Ramos now the batter. Here's the 0-1. Tamez's pitch. High and away, a ball and a strike. So be sure to follow us on the social media sites at Rio Sports Live on Instagram and Twitter, and give us a like on Facebook. 1-1 on the way from Tamez. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Two-one on the way, nobody down. Runners on first and second. Chased that one upstairs. Count runs even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the batter, Bella Ramos, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored in the first inning. Mercedes sent 11 batters to the plate in that 6-run first. Here's the 2-2. That pitch is high for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count runs full. Third base is open. 3-2 on the way. Low and in, ball 4. Bases are going to be loaded. Villarreal to third, Vento to second, Ramos to first, Cassidy Rodriguez comes to the plate. So the scoreboard has it 9-0. It's a 8-0 ball game. Lynette Villarreal is at third. Mika Vento is on second. Bella Ramos is on first. Cassidy Rodriguez is the batter. There we go. Scoreboard got that fixed. 6 in the first, 2 in the second. Pitcher versus pitcher. Rodriguez reached on an infield single. She's 1 for 1 and a run scored. That pitch high and away. A ball and no strikes. Michaela Cisneros in the on-deck circle. Bases full of Lady Tigers. Nobody down. Ground ball in the infield. It's any base. The infield playing in. Sharply hit ball to the second baseman. Here's the play at the plate and the automatic force out. Bases will stay loaded, but Brownsville Veterans will get the out. Rodriguez reaches first on the fielder's choice. Michaela Cisneros now the batter. She reached on an error from the shortstop Martinez back in the first inning and was later stranded on second. Angelique Rangel waiting in the on-deck circle. Lady Tigers ready to bat around again. Sharply hit ball down the left field line and foul. Here's the 0-1. That pitch missing outside, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 from Tamez. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases still loaded. Mercedes jumping out of the gate quickly with a 6-run first inning. They've scored 2 here in the second. They have a comfortable 8-0 lead here on the road against a district rival. A team who had really steamrolled through district play. Here's the 1-2. Past the diving third baseman. Villarreal is going to score. Rather, that's Mika Vento. Vento will come in and score. Villarreal was called out on the force play. Everyone will move up a base. That's going to be an RBI single from Cisneros. Just move everyone up a base. 9-0 Mercedes. Now Angelique Rangel, the batter. That pitch outside. For ball 1. the 1-0. Bases loaded, one down. High and tight. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded. The wind continuing to blow in from behind us. We're facing west. That pitch misses high for ball 3. So it's about a southeast wind coming in. So the wind is blowing out. Explains why some of these balls have had some carry to it. .3-0 pitch on the way from Tamez to the leadoff batter, Rangel. Finds that for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to count, bases loaded. Here's the 3-1. Sharply hit ground ball back up the middle. That's going to score 2. This one's going to get all the way to the wall. Leal sending the 3rd runner home. That's going to be stand-up triple. Bases clearing triple for Mercedes. Still 1 down in the inning. To 12-0 Mercedes lead. That ball got all the way to the wall. From the get-go, looked Mercedes was going to score 2, but some aggressive base running. Got that last run to come in and score. So bases clearing triple from Rangel brings up Caitlin Acosta. Top of the 2nd, 12-0 Mercedes. Here's the 0-1. Tamez gets ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Acosta. She's 0 for 2, the only Lady Tiger yet to reach base. Looking to change that here with 1 down and a runner on 3rd is Rangel. Foul ball hits softly. Count remains 0-2. One down after the force play earlier in the inning. Here's the 0-2 from Tamez. That's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 from Tamez to the batter, Acosta. This one fouled back and making the diving catch for out number 2. And a good effort from Naomi Garcia for the 2nd out. Adamari Perales back in the box. 2 down in the inning For the second straight inning, Mercedes has batted around. One on the way to Perales. She's 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. Reached on an error from the shortstop in the second inning. Just earlier this inning when she let it off. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. One on the way. Hard hit ball, back up the middle. That's going to score another. That'll keep the train moving. Rangel comes in to score. Perales aboard on the RBI single. Natalie Trevino now the batter. First pitch, missing high for a ball. One ball, no strikes to the batter, Trevino. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI double back in the first. Scored a run, reached on an error earlier this inning. And later scored a run. 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0) on the way. 2 outs, 13-0 Mercedes. 6 in the first, 7 in the second. Here's the 2-0. Ground ball to the third base side. Throw is there and in time for out number 3. Midway through the second, Mercedes leads 13-0 on Rio Sports Live.
Come and enjoy 2 full days of Texas Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Erida Reina Yavante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in Native Indian, Folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Hi, thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford. What is Truck Month? It's when all the trucks are discounted the most because Hacienda Ford knows whether you're hauling tools to the job site, hauling the kids to practice, or simply hauling ass. Hacienda Ford has the truck for you. With over 300 Ford trucks in stock, you can quit dreaming about the Ford truck you've always wanted and wake up and drive it. Hacienda Ford Truck Month. Hacienda has it.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live and a 13-0 Mercedes lead on Friday the 13th. Bottom of the second, 4-5-6, middle of the order due up for Brownsville Veterans. Shang Martinez leading it off. Falls behind in the count, no balls and a strike. Natasha Ruiz in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss for the strikeout. Natasha Ruiz, the batter. She's the second baseman and batting 5th. Ruiz with a swing and miss for strike 1. Christina Gonzalez in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 missing high. A ball and a strike. We're approaching the 7 o'clock hour on a Friday afternoon, and really the last softball action, I was just talking with the umpire, that we'll see in a while. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Everything's suspended for at least 2 weeks. Starting on Monday through the 20th. Sports will be set aside and we'll pick up things and hopefully everything will be ready to go by then. That's a called strike 3 looking to Ruiz. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rodriguez. Christina Gonzalez, the batter. 2 quick outs for Cassidy Rodriguez. Ed Calchelsa on the other side. They are up 5-0 in the top of the 3rd against Donna. The original schedule would have had a collision in course for a pair of unbeatens. Would have been Ed Calchelsa and Mercedes meeting up on Tuesday. With UIL suspending all UIL activity, that game's going to have to be put on pause for the time being. That would have been a treat. That was the schedule. I was planning to be there on Tuesday for Ed Calchelsa Mercedes. Trying to lay down the bunt. Play over at first. Off the bag. Not in time. Brownsville Veterans will have their first base runner. Gonzalez on the infield single. Natalie Mendoza now the batter. Sophomore digs in. She's the designated player. Mendoza takes the first pitch for a strike. 2 down in the inning. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled back. Count runs, no balls, and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez looking to strike out the side. Here's the 0-2. That's in the dirt. Runner sliding safely into second as Gonzalez. Now she'll head to third with the ball trickling into the outfield. Brownsville Veterans will have a runner on third. A ball and 2 strikes to the batter, Natalie Mendoza. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Rodriguez strikes out the side. They strand 1 as we head to the third. 13-0 Mercedes.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Welcome back to Brownsville, Texas on a Friday evening, just approaching the 7 o'clock hour. 5, 6, 7, the order due up. Mercedes leading 13-0 on the road. Lynette Villarreal leading things off for the Lady Tigers. Swinging on the first pitch. That's going to fall in between left center field. This one's going to go to the wall. Villarreal rounding second. She's on her horse. That's going to be a leadoff triple. Villarreal gets things started for Mercedes with the 3-bagger. Mika Vento now comes to the plate. Vento now the batter. First pitch outside, ball 1. One-0 on the way to the batter Vento. Swatted a 2-run shot back in the first. Here's the 1-0. Sharply hit ball past the diving Martinez into left field. Gonna be 14-0 Mercedes. Villarreal comes in to score. Vento aboard on first with the RBI. Bella Ramos trying to lay down the bunt. But it rolls foul. Ramos is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored in the first. And in the second inning, she also drew a walk in her second trip to the plate. Ramos takes that, a ball and a strike. Cassidy Rodriguez waiting patiently in the on-deck circle. The 1-1, bunt laid down, but it rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Nobody down in the inning. Vento on first. She brought in Villarreal on her 3rd RBI of the night. She's 2 for 2. One, two on the way. Sharply hit foul ball. Count stays, a ball and 2 strikes. Mercedes looking to improve on their district record. They are 3-0 in district play. Here's the 1-2. Just getting a piece of it foul. Count will remain a ball and 2 strikes. Mark Molina trying his best to get some action shots. The 1-2 is high. Counts even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. This one's popped up. There to make the grab. For out number 1. Rodriguez collects it for the first out. Ramos is retired on the F5. Cassidy Rodriguez now digs into the box. She's 1 for 1 with an infield single. She's going to be hit by the pitch. She will be aboard on first. Vento to second. Alice Cisneros, the batter. She's 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored in the second. And reached on an error back in the first. 1 down, 2 runners on. Sharply hit ball into left field. The Owls going to hold Vento on third, and the bases are going to be loaded. Now back to the top of the order, Angelique Rangel, the leadoff batter. One out, bases loaded after the single from Cisneros. Swinging on the first pitch she sees, that's going to be in the gap. This could clear the bases. Rangel rounding second, headed for third. That's going to be a triple. Bases clearing triple for Angelique Rangel. That was a frozen rope into right center field. Mercedes pouring it on here in the third. Rangel aboard with a 3-run triple. Caitlin Acosta will come to the plate. Let's adjust the scoreboard here, keeping book. 17-0 Mercedes. 1 out in the inning. Now Rebecca Itza will come back into the game. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout up here. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Itza back in the ball game. She was pulled back in the first inning. Caitlin Acosta, the batter. 17-0 Lady Tigers laying down the bunt. Play at home. She is safe at home. Caitlin Acosta safe on first on the fielder's choice. She'll get the RBI. Adamari Perales now the batter. First pitch in for a strike. Alice, the batter, her last trip up. An RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Missing outside, a ball and a strike. Perales hacks at it and misses. A ball and 2 strikes, 1 down. Natalie Trevino in the on-deck circle. Fighting that one off. Count will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 6-run first, 7-run second. So far 5 here have come across to score in the third. Still 1 down in the inning. Caitlin Acosta on first. She scored. Ground ball to the shortstop Martinez. Flips over to second for the force out. Acosta out at second. 2 outs in the inning. Perales reaches on the fielder's choice. Natalie Trevino, the batter. 8th batter to come to the plate for Mercedes. First pitch outside for ball 1. Trevino sees that one in at the knees for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Good eye from Trevino. That's upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch, fouled back. For strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner on first. Trevino fouls this one back again. Count will stick at 2-2. Two on the way to Trevino. He's 1 for 2 this afternoon. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Midway through the third, 18-0. Mercedes leads here on Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. Bottom of the third inning. Brownsville Veterans needs to score 3 runs if they want to keep playing. Otherwise, the 15-run rule after 3 will come in effect. It's 18-0. Mercedes flexing their muscles here. 6-run first, 7 in the second, 5 in the third. A lot of crooked numbers up on that scoreboard. 8-9-1, the order due up. Andrea Chapa, the batter, batting 8th. She's the right fielder. First pitch, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to center field. Ramos there to make the catch for out number 1. Rebecca Itzeta, the batter. Itzeta batting 9th in the order. Started the game for the Lady Chargers, then was pulled in the first inning, then was put back in the ball game back in the 3rd inning. So she'll step back into the 9 hole. Trying to lay down the bunt, but it shoots foul. No balls and a strike. One on the way, 1 out. Mercedes now 2 outs away from run ruling the Lady Chargers. Swing and a miss for strike 2. The 0-2, swing and a miss. For the strikeout, that's 2 down in the inning. Six strikeouts. Reggie Santivanes, now the batter, back to the top of the order. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Last shot for Brownsville Veterans to keep the inning going. Fouls this one back for strike 1. Here's the 0-1, fouled back for strike 2. Brownsville Veterans now down to their final strike. Here's the 0-2. Fouled back. Staying alive in the count. Santivanes, the batter. Back at the top of the order for Brownsville veterans. First time they were able to get through the order for the first time. Here's the 0-2. That ball is going to fall into left field for a 2-out single. So the 2-out single keeps the inning alive. Naomi Garcia now the batter. She's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field in the first inning. First pitch in for a strike. Just the second base runner for Brownsville veterans. Santivanes on first. 0-1 on the way from Rodriguez. The 1-1. That's in for a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down to the batter Garcia. BVM now down to their final strike. Looking to keep the inning going with Garcia. They'll need to score 3. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Final score from Brownsville veterans. Mercedes beats Brownsville veterans 18-0. In just 3 innings of play. Hacienda, she has it. Player of the game, Angelique Rangel. She went 4 for 4. 3 runs scored with 2 triples and 5 RBIs. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, saying so long for now on Real Sports Live.